Yeah, so another one. I'm just as surprised as you are. I didn't think I'd come back so fast. I guess I miss doing these vlogs at least. Hey, maybe the channel will turn into a vlog. Maybe not. I don't know what's I don't know what it's gonna turn into. So yeah, just YouTube has, when I was uploading the recent video, YouTube has told me basically, change your video audience or you're fucked. So I don't know if I will, question mark, because well, listen, I don't have the time, number one, and number two, I don't really care because this was my second channel anyway. Then it turned into my first channel, and then well, I haven't been doing videos as frequently as I did, and I'm not planning to promote it whatsoever anymore because I'm not doing it on a consistent basis. Whereas last time I was doing it on a consistent basis, so I at least wanted some viewership, some engagement, something at least to tie me over. And as I said, I'm doing this more for myself. But if I get banned from YouTube, I will do a final video probably during the end of the year to be like, to kind of promote Verond, most likely. And I'm gonna try to do an edit on that. But the problem is I don't have Wi-Fi now, so I don't even know how to do that if I don't have Wi-Fi. And I was planning to buy the new editor anyway, the new Movavi version of this year, or should I just wait for next year? I don't know. It depends. I mean, it's just, well, if it's really something I want to do, I'll most likely talk about Verond before I move into what I really want to talk about. So here's my little plug for Verond really fast. Verond.com. To those YouTubers who watch me, I guess, or not. Verond.com is where I go. I uploaded a few gameplays there as well. You can watch me fail at playing Duck Season, or was that Duck Duck Shooter, whatever, Duck Season. The horror game. I finished it on my own. I didn't record me playing that because I was getting so tired. And it's, as I said, recording and talking is not something fun. Like I it used to be. It used to be. I just mean that in a way that, you can't be human in a recording. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll always get the comment that, oh, you look so tired. Oh, this and that. And it's even harder, and that's why I kind of respect gamer people, or rather gamer vloggers. Gameplay commentators like Jacksepticeye, Markiplier. I respect them so much because when I tried my hand at it, I was like, oh my god, what? Like, I kind of knew I couldn't do it as well. I just wanted to try my hand at it. Because I'm more about the person. I'm more of the person who would talk about a show to myself as well, and to my friends, and so that kind of motivated me to pursue that angle instead of gaming, where I don't really have the knowledge. I don't really know how I can start to kind of go into it because I'm not a gamer. I'm not that kind of person. I don't really game. I game for fun, yes, but I don't really game, and I don't really, say that, oh, it's so much more improved, this and that, this and that. Yes, there are some games that I'm really into, but I won't get into that because it's mostly football, and it used to be racing. I used to enjoy racing games. And yeah, so I really respect that. As for reactions, I'm learning more and more why my videos didn't do well. It's because I didn't really have much to say, and I didn't really have much of a reaction, because it's something where I feel is cliched. Some people obviously will be like, oh shit, why didn't you have a reaction on that? Whereas completely different on another level is that maybe I can give you an example is the Samurai Jack one, where the first part of it I was like, oh shit, yeah, like I really know what I wanted to say. I really know what I wanted to do, and then going forward I was like, okay, I think I know what they're going through, because in my head it's all in my head, and I don't want to disturb the episode as I watch, because I'm watching it for the first time as well with you guys, so I don't really know what's gonna happen next, but I can say like, oh, I think this is gonna happen, but not necessarily it's gonna happen, or this is gonna happen definitely because this, that something happened in the past episode, or this and that. So it was one of those things where I kind of had a very hard discussion with myself, and that's why I made the afterthoughts thing. I really wanted to do a review while doing another kind of cutback reaction. And some YouTubers stole the idea from me as well, so I don't know. I don't want to I don't want to name names, but I'm pretty sure, like, either that's something they thought of themselves, and I'm getting a huge ego off of that, but I've seen some smaller YouTubers do the same thing, and I was like, hey man, try play. I'm not in this game anymore. Go right ahead. Um, and I do want, I do still want to be in the game, but it's hard for me to find my footing where I used to know where I found my footing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole different ball game right now in YouTube, and I just don't feel like it's worth the effort, because everything I used to do was so out there, and I pushed myself to do every day one video at least, or every week I had to follow an episode. I had to push out a reaction. If I was watching 10 shows, I had to be with the audience, plan the schedule, plan the episodes, this and that. And this isn't really, oh, woe is me. It's just the effort that I know a lot of YouTubers go through as well, and it's one of those things that you have to be really mentally prepared for. And I kind of fell out of it, just because I was like, okay, I'm not doing this for me anymore, because at some point I was like, okay, I've had my fill. I really enjoyed my time here. What can I do next? Where can I what can I do to make myself happy and make others happy, because I'm not happy doing this anymore, or I'm not happy because of things outside influencing me not to be happy, and therefore it shows in my videos. So I didn't necessarily want that, so that's why I stopped. And then it kind of was like, okay, like I'm finding it better without YouTube in the least, because I was like, okay, I do miss some things. I do miss editing my own videos. I do miss the joy of getting the right audio, the right timing, the right jokes. I do miss that. I do really miss the community. I do really miss watching other people's videos. I do sometimes. I just come to YouTube more for my shows or stuff that I really want to hear other people's opinions about, and I have my own opinions about. Not necessarily in the film. It used to be film, and then went to TV shows, and now it's more of like anime stuff because I just got into anime. And it's one of those things where it's kind of. And by the way, I am doing a review of Shokugeki as well later on. But yeah, it's more of, I think, newer things you want to try and you want to experiment with, you want to play around with, and it's always hard because you've kind of built that kind of audience, and then it's kind of hard to adapt towards, it's kind of like it's kind of like this. Okay, like imagine if, like Eminem right now, right? He's a rapper. Like imagine if he pushed himself to be like a singer. He's pushing his audience more towards pop, and that's why a lot of fans didn't like it at first. But it's one of those things. It's, you have to change for yourself and see that if you can infuse something different into your art, into whatever you're doing, and see that if you can elevate it to be better. And he has. I really liked Revival. I don't know why people didn't like Revival. I was like, okay, some songs I like. I'm like, okay, maybe those songs, but like not all of them. Like, I mean, come on, it's not all that bad. And then obviously Kamikaze was better in a lot of ways, obviously, because his anger is more there. But I do like his laid back stuff. I did really like Recovery, Relapse, all of that. So hey, maybe my next thing will be music. Who knows? Um, and yeah, so I really respect the YouTubers who are gonna stay, who are gonna try, and fit the nonsensical clothing that is YouTube. But I am not, and I don't I don't know if what it means by if my channel is in trouble. I'm in trouble because it's just a random person's channel. Like, I don't know how much of this is going to be affected worldwide, or is it just going to be a self-contained thing, because I don't even know if I have any more audiences in the US. I used to check the audience, the audience's stats. The reactions were mostly American, obviously, because of the shows that I watched, and the stuff that I was talking about, reviews and stuff like that. Because Asians don't really do reviews. Asians don't really have anything to say about movies. It's just like, oh, it's good or it's bad, and that's it. Even my mom was talking about the Frozen 2, why I didn't want to watch it. She was like, why just watch it? I was like, no, I'm not going to watch it. I don't care for it. If I don't care for something, why would I want to watch it? It's like if I don't care for ice cream, why would I want to buy it? It's the same thing. So yeah, Verond.com. There's a bunch of ex-YouTubers there as well. I'm not the only one there. Dailymotion is dead, as far as I'm concerned. Fuck Vimeo. Verond.com, man. Verond.com. There used to be VidMe, but fucking sharks just took that site down. I feel so sad for VidMe, because I went in there for literally 7 days, only a week, and it died. So I was like, is it my fault? So yeah, Verond.com. I hope it stays. I hope it doesn't go. I hope we have real competition with YouTube as well. I'm seeing more and more people on Verond.com. Well, it's been a while since I've been back to Verond.com as well, because I just want my videos to be me right now, and I don't want myself to be really really burnt out because I'm doing stuff outside. I'm working right now, and then coming back and doing YouTube is just it's just a side really thing, as much as the last time was more for really me venting stuff and really me working through some really bad emotions. So I really needed that therapy. So right now it's just more on building back Walter, and hopefully it's entertaining for you guys as well. What I'm talking right now. If you're feeling the same way, then great. If you're not, then hey, still welcome to the channel. I hope you stay. I hope you enjoy the stuff that is here, because soon enough it won't be. I think they're gonna probably copyright strike my channel and take it down. But I don't have too much stuff for kids, to be honest. The only stuff that I can see them kind of killing me for is the gameplay stuff. I mean, I've done like the Roblox. Have I done? Yeah, I've done the Two Brothers, the one I bought from Steam. And also I did some PES, the mobile game and stuff. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they determine what to take down and what not to take down, because so much of it is a lot of adult language, and I didn't age restrict them, so I don't know. But that's gonna be a problem maybe. And yeah, so that's about it for the YouTube section. And yeah, so Verond.com again, if you wanna. I am planning reactions. I am planning to come back on that. I do want to react to something. I just don't have the time, because it's probably going to be me and the show, and just me talking over the show, because I can't show clips of it on YouTube. If I'm ever going to do it on YouTube, it's gonna just be me like this, and probably some background sound. You'll hear, the if I even watch if I'll even watch Shokugeki with you guys. It's just be audio in the background, and it's not entertaining, guys. But yeah, on that note, Shokugeki season 4 episode 10. Right, I don't know if I have like full rights to review the show, because I was too excited after the third season, and I already read the manga. So yeah, season 4, the way I look at it is that I'm really, 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 really very happy about the animation style. I do love the way they improved on the pace of the anime, but it is very visible what some things they want to rush, what some things they want to lag, and they want to kind of take their time with, because I really felt it in this episode as well, episode 10. I was just talking to myself about where they're gonna stop with this particular episode, because in my opinion they could have stopped with someone saying, alright, it's time for me to pull that out, and then next episode. So I don't know. Hey, I don't know. Okay, so season 4 episode 10 is building a specialty, because it's now 2v2, right? Rindo senpai and Tsukasa senpai going at it. Rindo's first, of course, because she's doing the appetizers, the apps, and then Tsukasa is doing the main, the entree. And Rindo's hors d'oeuvres were really good. Honestly, on the big screen, I was like, oh, okay, it's pretty. I mean, not really on the big screen. I watched it on my phone. Because as I said, there's no Wi-Fi, so I don't even have much hotspots. So, I mean, this is the thing. But yeah, so that was really good to see, like colored and done right. So I was really enjoying that. And then Sukasa's venison. Oh, beautiful. That was really beautifully done. And it really makes you want to eat it as well. I was just like, wow, that was really good. Ruby pink meat right there, and then of course Azami with his haughtiness, like yeah, my girl ain't gonna do shit. So and then Soma with the evil laugh. That's pretty good. And then of course the anime goes and ruins it by kind of hinting at the ending. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. Um, but yeah, they hinted hard. They hinted hard. So I'll just leave it at that. They hinted hard. But not to the point where I was like, eh. I mean, if I didn't know any better, I would have thought it was just fan service. But yeah, so I I did like episode 10. I thought it was much paced better. Episode 9 as well. Episode 9 and 10. And then the rest was really rushed. The first episode itself was rushed. I think because JC staff didn't have enough resources on their hands, so it was like, alright, so let's just punch it in, punch it out, and the episodes there's gonna be people watching it. So season 4 episode 1 was the African ramen episode where it was African ramen versus the crocodile or alligator meat that Rindo Senpai made, and then we saw the match. That was really good for me. I was really happy with that. Second episode was second episode. Man, it's so fast. It's so fast that I can't really remember. Second episode was I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was the Kuga episode, right? No, that was, yeah, Kuga episode where they're trying to fight Tsukasa and then Mimasaka as well. Third episode. Wait, no. Second episode. Oh, second episode is Ishiki. Ishiki. Yeah. Or was it not? No, second episode was Soma. No, wait. One was Megishima, and then it was okay. It was the three. Mimasaka, Aldini, and Kuga, right? Mimasaka. I don't remember. I really don't remember. I really don't remember because it's so long ago. I remember the third episode. The third episode was the one with Kuga. The one with Kuga was the third. I'm pretty sure. The fourth was Takumi. The fifth was it not Megumi, right? Megumi. And then sixth was who's this? Sixth was Takumi again, and Ishiki, and then seventh was Momo versus Erina, and then it was Soma versus Saito. Um, so yeah, in general, I can't remember the order, but it was because the whole thing was so rushed that you can't really appreciate it, and also because of timing. I do love to watch rewatch the episodes, but I don't really remember as much as say per se season 1 or season 2 or even season 3. Like, that was really well done in a way. Season 1, season 2, so season 4 was more battle-ish, you have all these things happening. You're like, oh shit, what's gonna happen next? This and that, this and that. But yeah, so second episode is the one where they all get defeated. I think no, that was six. No, that was eight. No, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Okay, so the first episode was the memorable one. Second episode to the eighth episode was not really very memorable at all. But to be very honest, if I didn't read the manga, it would have stuck with me more. I think because I read the manga, the animation doesn't stick with me. So, in the manga, I do remember more of it because I read it more. I really dived into it. I remember the Rendo versus Takumi. I remember the Ishiki versus Tsukasa. I remember the Megumi versus Momo. I remember it in that order because they did it block by block, where this one they kind of mashed it together, and I don't mind that. It's just that it kind of just makes me forget. I know it's Mimasaka versus Saito, um, Kukaga versus Tsukasa. I know it's Ishiki versus Tsukasa as well. Takumi versus Eizan. Erina versus Momo. Megumi versus Momo. And yeah, this one 2v2 was Rindo versus Takumi was the previous one, and then it was this one, the Rindo versus Tsukasa, Rindo and Tsukasa versus Soma and Erina. So yeah, so I really wanted them to do it in a way that casual viewers would want to remember it, but hey, they have episodes that wanna push on, they wanna feel on. So it's now about the halfway mark. When we hit the 12 and the 13, that's where the real halfway mark is. But yeah, the next episode is episode 11. So we'll see if they really ended on that episode or not, because I'm predicting maybe not, because I think they wanna kind of prolong it, or maybe they will end it on 11, because I don't really see how they're gonna prolong it for 11. 12 is most likely gonna be the start of Blue. I hope. Please, we need the Blue arc. I really hope that's what they're pushing, because I don't I don't fucking care for the noirs. I don't really want them to push the noir story. Maybe put it as an OVA. Just leave it as an OVA. I don't need the noir story. That was such a waste of time in the manga. I was like, oh man, this is such a waste of time. Like, looking back at it, I was like, no, 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 this is a waste of time. Probably the publishers forced the author to rush the ending as well, as I heard it wasn't doing that well. And most likely because the anime was taking so long to wait, and obviously the author, and obviously because of that, the author was rushed. I think a lot of people wanted the anime to be faster, and I think they had planned for only 4 seasons. So maybe they should have just done it and said, you know what, it's okay, take your time. We're gonna push for season 4. Maybe see what kind of episodes we can put in. We can put in, and kind of work from there, because that would have been so much better than just rushing the whole ending. Anyway, so yeah, that was about it for season 4. There's not much to talk about it. I really liked how they did the Megumi versus Momo episode. Obviously, I'm a Megumi fanboy. Megumi is my waifu. And I'm not afraid to say that, because fuck life and fuck 3D girls, fuck 2D girls. In that order. Uh, so I mean, it's it's a show I love because they do it so well. And Soma is such an inspiration to me and continues to be an inspiration to me. And I have to say, without Shokugeki, I don't think I would be alive. Like it's kind of cliche, but it's also true. Take that as you may. So anyway, probably Shokugeki season 4 episode 11. I'll just do a live kind of reaction slash review. Maybe not. I most likely will just do a review. And yeah, that's about it. My friend has a single out, but I don't listen to Malay songs. But if you do, go check him out, I guess. Um, that's big shout out, as I'm willing to go out on. Check him out. Ashraf Nasir. Yeah, just look him up, I guess. ASYRAF NASIR. Look it up on YouTube. If you can find it, you can find it. If you can't, then fuck off. Don't ask me. Don't DM me and be like, yo, who this? I'm like, I don't know. I'm just trying to do a man a solid, and I don't really care at the moment. I only, to be very, 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 very blunt, I only care about myself. But honestly, check them out if you can. But listen, I'm a humble guy. And goodbye, YouTube. It's been fun. It's been well, not really goodbye. I mean, I'll come back and check in. It's like in an old house, you know. You just come back, check up on it, and you're like, yo, what up? You know, what's new? You know, look back on it. Obviously, there's some careers that I obviously want to come back for. There's some stuff I still want to do, but I can't anymore because YouTube's changed, etc., etc. And them's the breaks. That's not my new catchphrase right now. So yeah, Shokugeki season 4, man, it's lit. I really enjoyed the current episode really well. I think you know why. I think you know why. If you don't know why, go watch Shokugeki seasons 4. Season 1 through 4 first, if you haven't watched season 1. And yeah. I hope one day we'll get an OVA with Gordon Ramsay and Soma. That will be epic. That will be epic. The battle will be legendary. Alright, guys, that's about it, guys. See you when I see you, as usual. Don't expect me to be daily vlogging right now, because this is not a daily thing. It just so happens I have stuff to talk about, and I'm taking 34 minutes of your life talking about absolutely nothing. So, enjoy life, guys. Enjoy your day. Fuck 2D girls. I don't know how to leave. I don't know how to leave this video on. Alright, okay, see you, bye.